Welcome in everyone. Thanks so much for being here. We get this intro song going and get into it. Please take a second to hit that thumbs up. I'll be right with you.
Camera thief, take pictures, run like the parallel stitches, attach my feet to the path I beat, teach myself to keep the answers brief, gnash my teeth like the last to feast. Imagine me on that abandoned beach, sand and sea as if the jazz was free. I'm ice cream mixed with gasoline, direct attention to the craftsmanship, neglect to mention that the pastel stick like initials carved in the concrete, like the tattoo that hides on your mommy. I still kick it with angels. The difference is instead of the bar, I'm at my kitchen table. The starlight shines through the glass, but you feel safe underneath that mask. Ferris wheel, give rides. The scars healed in time to get high. Lock the doors and hide the keys. Let's go describe how to climb a tree. Don't sign the lease, just cop a corner for you to curl up and try to sleep. Those cheap police won't find my wings. I keep my dreams inside my dreams. And if I had a time machine, I'd probably use it like a vacuum and try to clean. It kinda seems quite more than a handful of these regrets have been circumstantial. Now give me all the cash out the drawer, touch that mustache down on the floor, and I'll be in court holding a pitchfork before I let the contest outlast the sport. Pocket watch, impatient, find a mate then make the migration. Break the rules but first break the rulers, and keep it moving like a rumor. I don't need to defend my defensiveness. I keep to myself, my family, and friendships. I got enough people I could disappoint. If you disagree, I think you missed the point. Now go ahead and grab a chair. Let me tell you about the last few years. Pulled out a sack full of Samson's hair and put it on the dash like a dancing bear. I wrote you a horoscope. It won't fit on this post-it note, but if I had to sum it up into a shorter quote, it goes, fuck it, you might as well row that boat.
It really is good advice. Row that, just row that boat. What's up, everybody? Good to see you. What's up, Cheese? Hope you're good, dude. Let me just quick look see. Telephone Tough Guy, great name. Thanks for being here. Apothecary Angel, thanks for being here. The Hatter's Madness, good to see you as always. Cash, what's up, dude? Evil Queen says, since we're doing numbers, glad you're live. If I can't make it, we'll catch replay. Evil Queen, thanks so much. I appreciate you. Throwing up the lemons. SG's number 7 again. Lucky number 7. Starling, let me get my glasses. Starling with Raleigh says, happy you're going live today. Been thinking about you and hope you're well. Thanks so much. I appreciate that. Yeah, I figured why not go live? I can't because I've gotten so many emails. I'm so far behind in emails. I figured I'd just come on and thank everyone for the well wishes. I'm doing good. It's just, just a matter of dusting yourself off and keep it moving. A1, thanks so much for being here. Headstones, as always, thank you. Just Irish, what's up? Sunnyside, Curious, Dispatch Crystal, so good to see you guys. Dusty Garbage Girl says, so happy to see you live. Thanks so much. That's awesome. Thanks for joining us. I took a couple days away, just had some Dave time. And geez, I guess I didn't miss much. Same old shit's going on. I guess there's bit of a girl fight in the drama world. I haven't seen any of it. I just keep catching. Oh, did you hear? Did you hear about this? Did you hear about that? So, I do have, burnt toast. Why don't you get your girl no wire hangers under control? She seems to be losing her mind. Like, I don't know. I don't know what's going on with her, but I'll just tell her directly, nothing you can say or do is going to intimidate me whatsoever. So, bummer to you, dude. You're just proving my point. Yeah. But okay, do your way, cuckoo. Yes, we're going to be playing. If you guys stick around to the end of this live stream, you'll be automatically transported to Emmy's trivia night, which is occurring after this stream. I think 7 o'clock. Is that right? So I'm not sure if I'll be on that long, but if you could give some buffer there so I don't step on her stuff. Yes, it's always impossible to tag everyone, but it's good to see y'all. She says foot is getting better. Good, dude. Jeez. What's up, Brittany J? Hope you're well. I've been out of the loop for a couple days, so I missed everything. Hope everyone's cool. Her nonsense is up to some bullshit, but I have to catch up and watch the clips. I admittedly have no real idea what's happening. What's up, October Skies? Thanks for being here. True Crime Junkie, what up? Yo, M, thanks for being here. Zeros. Good to see you. Yes, if any of you guys sent me an email and haven't responded yet, I haven't gotten around to it. I haven't had the energy to approach all that because I got a lot all of a sudden, and I appreciate everyone and the well wishes and home remedies and life advice and all of it. To like, it's just I just needed to turn it all off for a couple days. Brittany says, "So happy to see you. We have been worried about you." That's nice of you to say. I'm good. I just need to unplug for a couple days. I watched some political debates and some other bullshit. I didn't watch any of the typical stuff on YouTube. Got caught up in what my baseball team was doing in the way of getting new players and stuff. So it was good for me. But now I feel like I missed a lot. So I'll catch up though. Star Lambert, thanks for being here. Joe, good to see you. Just Irish says we do recover. Yes, that's always the plan. I appreciate you, Sunnyside. It is what it is, We live and learn. I talked to my sponsor. He basically just said, fucking suck it up. Don't be a crybaby. Get over it. She says, is trivia going to be multiple choice? I don't. It's Emmy's deal. She can tell you better. She probably already did. I'm just a couple of minutes behind. What's up, B-Real? Thanks so much for being here. Thank you, No Side, for the Cash App. It's very much appreciated. Just says F them. I feel that. I feel that in a real way. Thanks again. You know what's up. You get it. You totally get it. Hey, Glow, thanks so much for being here. I am feeling a lot better, Glow. Surprisingly, had no hangover whatsoever. Like the champion that I am. Just actually is nonsense singling out a lot today, Satan. Oh, I didn't see. I got to catch up on that because fuck that. No, ma'am. How does the background look? I just used some old photos of paintings of mine. There's another one. I like the owl too. Let's see. Got a couple of them. I think this one right here is my favorite for the background. Anyways. Hey, Tom Marie, thanks for being here. Yeah, obviously I don't have big plans. I just want to check in with you guys and let you know that I'm very much alive. I'd rather it not be multiple choice in reference to that trivia tonight. I hope you guys can join us. So something, no stress, no drama, just kick back and test your memory a bit. Hey, Selena Dixon, thanks so much for being here. Hope everyone's being have out there. I heard some rumblings of this or that, but hope everyone's good. No earth-shattering things. No new lawsuits, nothing crazy. Unless I miss something, maybe you never know. Sometimes when I unplug, I get things a day late. Janelle Silver, thanks for being here. Thanks for the welcome back. I appreciate that. And I will certainly be back, probably every other day, if not every day for sure. Just Howard says, I have effed up. No shame in my game at center. Yeah, I mean, shit happens. I'm not one to wallow. It's just not my style. I can't really do much about it, Whoops. I feel like an idiot, but what can you do? I've always said that I'm no poster child for anyone's sobriety, so I never really tried to be like anything more than exactly what I am, just a dude. Let's see. You're a good dude from what I can see, Sinner. Don't be so hard. Don't be so hard on yourself. You've got a good heart. I appreciate that, Don. I try to be. I mean, what can you do? Can't win them all. Some of these people are just fucking vampires. It's crazy. Completely stalking family members now. That's completely normal. Okay, burnt toast. I guess you don't want to get your girl. That's okay. Let's see who else is with us. Janelle Silver says, shit happens, especially to me. All the time since my brother passed away. I'm sorry to hear that. I've been lucky in the way. I've not lost any siblings. I like the owl too. It says, I hope I don't cause too much trouble being here, Sinner. I am glad to see you're here. No, you're not, cousin. You're welcome here. I don't see any trouble. I hope, people realize that they can handle their beef with whatever elsewhere if they need to. But no, you're more than welcome here, Brittany J. You know that. If it breaks out into a full out cat fight, I might just have to delete comments if they're crazy, but I think everyone's good. We good? Everybody in the back, we good? Hit the thumbs up if you're feeling good. Janelle Silver says the wagon just rolls on by waving the whole way through sometimes. I know that's right. But I am back on the wagon. I'm not just going to continue to drink if anyone else is curious, but other than that, I might as well just keep my business myself because I'll be ridiculed no matter what. So I'm just doing what I can to, be a better person tomorrow than I am today, just like I've been doing. Sometimes you fall short, other times you excel. So it's patience is a virtue. What's up, Marlena? Thanks for being here. Hope you're good. And I'm a couple days behind on emails. Sorry, I got kind of bombarded with people with the best intentions, but I only can get through a couple of them, and it was like chapters, And I try to be attentive, and so it just became a lot. But I'll get to them, I promise. I'm taking note. I will sit down tonight and do that. I'm considering doing like a breakfast show tomorrow as well. Something early in the morning. Just I like getting up and having the show at 7:30 a.m. my time. I just always think that's cool. Brittany J, thanks so much for the cash app. How cool is that? I appreciate you. Yeah, I don't know what kind of drama happened, but I'm officially not in it. And he said, for those interested in trivia, vote I. Rigged poll. Music and random is so close. Yeah, random just like it's too open ended. Music's always fun. I think so many of us are really like pretty eclectic choices of music around. I'll be there to play in any case. Tink says Brittany is awesome. She's not in trouble. Her fans are trouble. Okay. I don't know. I don't know what I missed, but hope we can all be cool in here. I mean, most places just block me. I can't even say hello. Even if the whole thing's all about me, I can't even say, hey, that's not true. Like, it's the whole reason I've got a fucking channel to begin with, just so I can speak up for myself. So these propagandist clowns over there just don't continue beating the drum of lies until everyone just believes their bullshit. Hey, Buzzy, how come you didn't show up to court? Let me see. Back to chat. Well, thanks, Tinks. I appreciate that. Yep, I just say the thumbs up helps because that's what everyone else says. I'm assuming it's true. I don't have no proof whether it's true or not. They say there's such things as terms of service too, but I see no evidence of that whatsoever. Quite the opposite. I see a random lottery of like strange decisions by YouTube. I used to think the people that were like, it's a social experiment. I used to think that was like just strange flat earther, like paranoid stuff. But it makes more and more sense every day that it's just an experiment. It's data mining. Don Marie says, if you stick up for yourself, you're an asshole. If you don't, you're an asshole. There's no winning. Just do you. You got a good voice. Some people don't like that. Keep up the good work. Thanks so much, Don Marie. I appreciate that. Yeah, that's my plan. I mean, I'm definitely not going to be backing down. That's not the plan here. I just have to take better care of myself and celebrate the victories in different ways. Like, there's no sense of being a sore winner. I've already proven my point. Everyone who has any kind of intellect or any kind of thought process can just see exactly what I've shown about the hive and the people around there. That, I mean, what else do you need to know? If you either support that crazy bullshit or you're against those type of people being involved in missing children cases, talking to parents of missing children when in their own life they're, not showing up for hearings for their parenting class and shit. Like, take care of your own shit before you start talking bad about other people's parenting. First of all, that's crazy. Rebecca. And all of you, good Christian women and all of you nurses in the chat over there just co-sign it. And that's bonkers to me. It's a little weird, you guys. I must admit. I mean, and if you disagree with me, I give no fucks because I can see clearly for myself. Hey, what's up, Josh? Hope you're well, dude. Just pop back up, talk a little shit. Proof of life. I should have a newspaper in front of me. Tax, max, facts, thunderclap. All right. Yeah, I'm just getting here and catching up with the drama. Yeah, I'm a couple days behind. Yeah, everybody's so up to the lab. Josh is hilarious. Brentley says, I hope you're doing okay, dude. I'm doing okay today. Yeah, I mean, like they say, one day at a time. That's what you got. I just have to do my best to hit 2 meetings a day for a couple weeks and let my goofy ass calm down. But I appreciate you, dude. I see someone saying, hey, VKs, so thanks so much. Okay, I see. Funny people. We got comedians. VK, so you're the best. Thanks as always for being here. Let's see here. Oh, the background is an old painting of mine. I've been encouraged to use, instead of just making AI art, I decided why not pull up some paintings that I actually did myself. Of course, I added some shit just for the graphics for the thing, like the owl and the lemons, That's not on the painting. The painting itself is giant. It's got to be 36 inches by 42 inches. But it's a big fucker. But let's see. Oh no, that's a different one. Yeah, that's the top, and then the bottom looks like that. It's a bazillion toothpicks. If you can see that. What's up, Mr. Nobody? Thanks for being here. Pookie, if I didn't say hello already, thanks for here. Life is an experiment. Yes, I mean, it's difficult to disagree with that. Totally true. Totally true. Mike says, if no meeting, pick up that big book. If you can get to a meeting, yes, I've got it right here. You're good, man. Meeting makers make it. If you works if you work it. Yeah, I know. That's the plan. and just dumped out whatever booze I had left. Hey, Shanna, thanks so much for being here. I appreciate you. He says people want to silence some, and I think that's pretty shitty, you know. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty interesting that little old me, little old fucking Sinny Sin Sin, the fucking lemon head, caused all these waves, and all I've done was pointed out exactly who these people were. That the whole community was contributing hundreds of thousands of dollars to the same person that hasn't even shown her face and has gotten away with that kind of grift. It's wild. Like it's offensive. Like I take offense to it. It is what it is. Let's see here. Josh says, heads up, because I made fun of her and said it was wild. She had a super chat goal of 50. She's 50. I felt weird about setting whatever 10. But if I'm gonna make money on this channel, I'll do it whenever I'm talking shit on those heifers for sure. I mean, what are they gonna do? Make money off of a missing child? At least I'm not. You know, that's terrible. I could just do it and just point out how ridiculous of human beings they are, you know, and so how they ended up somehow with this presumed authority that's just fucking so bonkers. Like I'll never understand it. So she released the Crypt Keeper on me. I love that show. Does anybody remember the television show Friday the 13th, the series that was just on television? It was about the antique bookstore and everything in there was cursed. That was my jam. Janelle Silver says, excuse me, you made me feel human again. I keep judging myself and the way I am coping with grief. Not sure how you struggle, but I'm not sure what you struggle with, but we are here with you. I appreciate that, Janelle. It's very kind of you. And I know many of the emails that I got were very encouraging as well. Some just said, take a long walk off a short pier. Blah, blah, blah. I'm Mr. Original. Making YouTube great again by sending me a 16-page letter diagnosing me all the way down to exactly what prescription I should immediately be taking because they read a book about it. So that's kind of what put the brakes on the reading the emails. Like, okay, I'm good. Being psychoanalyzed by a perfect stranger that most likely does not have my best interest in mind is not something I'm going to engage in. I mean, I always appreciate advice. You know what I mean? Like remedies, home remedies, fucking recipes. If you have any good banana bread recipes, hook your boy up. But as far as telling me what type of psychopharmaceuticals I need to be taking immediately, like, whoa, cool it with that. Oh, thanks, VK, sir. It's an old painting of mine. It hangs in Santa Barbara right now, actually. Zero Jules says, I don't love art. Well, it's not for everyone, I guess. Oh, I do love art. I was going to say, geez, straight to the point. I don't know why my circle, does it look yellow to you guys? I don't know why it's that way today. It wasn't an option. It was just that way. So I don't hate it. I used to build toothpick houses. That must have taken a while. We had to build a bridge, in 3D sculpture class in Santa Barbara, where we had to use cardboard and toothpicks. We had to. One project was a chair, had to hold the weight of the biggest person in class, which was a big dude. Must have been 290, probably 300 pounds. And then we also had to build a bridge that we had to walk across. Same materials. It's pretty wild how strong cardboard is if you keep it dry. Mike says, I'm going to email you info center next time you want to have a drink. Reach out, okay? Yeah, feel free to email me. But everyone, please be patient with me because I was flooded with emails and it was just like, sheesh. Thanks, guys. But I decided to just unplug and get outside. I did answer one, and then I was just like, this is going to take me all night if I do this, but I will get to them, I promise. Talking about the weather, it's 72 degrees here, and the birds are friggin' chirping. I just lucked out. The neighbors are getting a new roof put on, and it was just like hammer time for all morning. And I was like, shit, this is going to happen all through the live stream. I guess it's time for second lunch because they took off. It was good. Don Marie says, yes, Senator, you can hit us up too if you're in Discord, please. We are here for you. I appreciate that so much. You know, I got with my sponsor. I sobered up, got with my sponsor, you know, kicked myself in the butt, felt like, woe is me, blah, blah, blah. It's the fact of the matter is that the world doesn't offer any of us any favors. You know, I'm accountable for my shit. It was stupid. Like, I know what triggers me to drink, and I still engage in it. It's like my fault, like a big dummy. But you know, and the biggest thing is like just throwing away over a year of sobriety. It's just like that's a tough thing. Because I'm a competitive person and I feel like I just like have to reset that shit and that pisses me off. But c'est la vie. It is what it is what it is. I mean, I sleep just fine at night. You know, just have to avoid that sweet, sweet whiskey and I'll be fine. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. The 4th, we're expecting severe weather. Oh no. 72 and sunny here in Sacramento, California. Beautiful weather. Can you hear them? Those are just wild birds in the tree. No pet birds we hear whatsoever. That's just the Mother Nature. I'm glad the wind died down because there's a bunch of wind chimes on the back patio, and those wind chimes were just like clanking nonstop. It's like put you in a trance. Hey Megan, thanks so much for being here. Crystal Smith said she's going. She said she's going in there with body cameras or hidden cameras, like WTF is. It's about Sebastian. Oh, I know nothing about that. Who's going in there? Who is the crypt keeper? I could name a few people. I've got enough beef on my plate right now. I've got actual vampires like bombarding my family with emails and shit. Weirdos. The crypt keeper was like a dead Elvira. Sort of. Healing Time says, I don't really like unsolicited advice. It confuses my thought pattern at times. Yeah, I'm kind of the same way, especially whenever I know exactly what's going on. I know the problem and magically know the fucking solution too. It's just a matter of doing it. It's getting out of my own way and just being, you know, stop being such a pattern driven, brat about shit and just do the right thing. That's all. I wasn't tempted. I wasn't pressed into it. I went to the store and bought some booze and drank it like a dummy. And, it is what it is. Ironically enough, some of the best sessions, a couple sessions of painting I've had in months. Isn't that something? But yeah, I'm not big on taking unsolicited advice. Although I know everyone has great intentions, and I do always appreciate advice for sure. I don't want to sound ungrateful. It's just it can be a lot, as you know. So what else is going on these YouTube streets? Oh, Queen Bee's going to Sebastian's vigil, huh? Great. It's what the world needs is a fucking publicity stunt. That's what we all need right now, right? A fucking traveling circus. For real. Unbelievable. Why not? Like she's able to travel to another state to do some shit like that. Why isn't she going to her court? She just missed a court date on Wednesday, and now she's got what 72 hours from Wednesday. That's like today to get a hold of that mediator. QB, you look like complete trash right now. Oh, you guys didn't know she's just a terrible human being in every sense of the word. What's up, Lisa? There are awesome videos on YouTube, people building wardrobes and bureaus out of cardboard and glue. Yeah, I mean, if you do it right, it's amazing. It's amazing what a triangle piece of cardboard, the strength it has. Oh man, something happened. Something happened with that yep person, huh? I'm just catching wind of that as we speak. Sheesh. Yeah, the birds are showing off right now. They're cranked up out there. Sounds like a friggin' Disney movie. Hey Harley, thanks for being here. It says Sinner, how you doing? I hope you're doing good today. And Odad, don't ever forget shit happens. I appreciate that. That's kind of my vibe. Like shit happens. I feel like a dummy, I never made any promises to anyone. All I said the whole time is I'm going to do my best. And sometimes, what do you do? We're human beings that fuck up. Angel of Light, thanks so much for being here. And I'll be sure to get back to everybody's email. I promise. She says Star Oakland has crispy, crunchy chicken spots. Nothing beats all you can eat at Dim Sum House in San Francisco. When I go to San Francisco, I go to Chinatown and there's like two little spots. I can't tell you what the name of I can tell you what they look like and I could walk you right to them, but I can't tell you what they're called because they're just in Chinese and they're big, long names. In any case, I go for the crispy duck. That's my jam. In fact, it's difficult for me to go to San Francisco without having some crispy duck in Chinatown because it's like I don't know. It's like it's a perfect food. Let's face it. It's poultry, but it's fatty. It's if it's good crispy duck, if it's done right, it's it's got a nice salt, nice crunch. It's damn near perfect food. Let's see here. Josh from the lab says you only fail when you quit trying. I appreciate that, bro, and I completely agree with you. I mean, it is what it is. I could have just lied to everyone and been in denial, but like it was, I guess, pretty undeniable. I have become very much a light, though, which is good. Just got to be working on being a zero weight. It's 72 here. It's like a postcard off this mofo. I'll allow it. I will permit it. Harley said, I haven't been listening to anyone on YouTube in a couple of weeks. Everyone's drama was too much for me. I needed a break. I hope you are doing well. Doing good. I mean, I am doing good. I'm doing my best. The fucking drama is annoying me too. I just, do what I do to keep it real. That's all a guy can do. Hatter's Madness says she didn't collect funds for the trip, so QB is going nowhere. Plus weed illegal in Tennessee. Oh boy. You know she ain't living with us without her smoke. Choke him if you got him. Ain't that right, Queen Bee? Dirty Dirtster didn't show up to that hearing today. Dan, your lawyer didn't even show up on Wednesday. What's up with that? Are you not paying her anymore? Inquiring minds want to know, QB. Is your whole life in shambles behind the scenes and you're just pretending that everything's peachy keen? Are we still allowed to say peachy keen? I don't even know if that's offensive to anyone. Probably. If that offends you, I apologize in advance. My publisher, my publicity agent will put a statement out by sundown, Los Angeles time. Go Dodgers. And Natty Sharon, thanks so much for being here. Shanna B, good to see you guys. As you can tell, I'm just shooting the breeze. Are we allowed to say shooting the breeze? Shit, I don't know what we're allowed to say anymore. It's a slippery slope. Shit, are we allowed to say that? Fuck, we got ourselves in big trouble with the words, you guys. Healing Time says U.S. birds go tweet, Australian birds go hawk, fuck. That's funny. Hey Zoe, thanks for being here. I found someone who said they were Dakota James' cousin in the comment section. I thought of you. Oh, no kidding. I'm not surprised. I think he has a big family. It's a bummer. Those cops, man, they just do not want to reopen that case. I don't know why. It's so obvious to me something else is cooking there. She says, yeah, picking Chinatown is pretty good as the chowder served in sourdough bowls at Fisherman's Wharf. Hell yeah. There's also what is it? Monterey Bay? Is it Monterey? It's got, Monterey has the two chowder places. One sells the red chowder and the other one sells the white chowder, and they compete with one another. They're both fucking bomb. They're both delicious. If I remember correctly, the red one's like a little more fishy, but whatever, it's chowder. I mean, what do you want? Startling with Riley says, I was mad because I think I was on replay and all of a sudden you were gone. Oh shit, no. I got just over 100 of us in here. What's up? Hope everyone's good. Haters in the back. What up? Don't forget to hit that thumbs up. Shout out people in Discord, the real haters. Shout out people that watch other people's live streams while they're live themselves. We see you, big homies. Queen Moomin, thanks for being here. You made the birds go quiet with your I know, I think I did. They come and go. No, they're back. They don't go far. Thank you, Nowhere Man, for the Cash App. That's very generous of you. And I think Brittany J already too. How cool is that? Brittany J's community is always very generous. Very cool. Green's, hey, what's up, Green? Good to see you. Hope you're well. The Monterey Aquarium, though, I know, dude. I didn't know. I didn't know until well after I was out of the Marines already that there's a Marine Corps base in Monterey too. Who fucking knew that? I had no idea. It's where they teach linguistics. That's probably why I I wasn't there, because I didn't test on a level to become someone to learn, 8 languages in 28 months or whatever the fucking program is. But it's so cool that it's there. Yeah, that aquarium is incredible. Let's see. Red is Manhattan chowder. White is New England clam chowder. That's what I thought too. They're both so fucking good, though. Don't get me wrong. I don't have a favorite. I'm willing to just let the competition continue. I'll enjoy both of them. So long as the competition's healthy, they'll both be available. So it works out well for this guy. She says, "No, I'm hungry." What's up, Kansas City Chiefs for life? Good to see you. Hope you're well. Yep. Yeah, thanks, guys. I didn't know how many people I'd get in here. We'll stay in for a little longer. I want to redirect everyone to trivia. If you guys want to play trivia tonight, we're doing that on Headstone's channel. It's typically quite fun. I like it. I think she's trying something new tonight, so it'll be fun. I'm looking at a way to do call-ins eventually. I am gonna have some people up on a panel. Never will you hear me say it's an open panel so people can say whatever they want. No, I actually want to take accountability for whatever's said on my channel, and even in my chat as much as I can, because that's what a responsible channel holder does. You just don't let your chat run wild with absolute bullshit. So we try to do our best over here. Grain said, I emailed you a link to a song. Not sure if you got it. I'm behind in my emails. If you just did it, I have not seen it at all. Okay, but I'm down to play a song. I'll play whatever. She says, isn't it cool to get around and not be stuck in the studio, tenement New York apartment with down the hall communal bathroom, be Tim's crib? Yeah, I would not want to share a bathroom communally. That's for the birds. I lived in barracks and squad bays where it's just, just the way it is. Let's see here. Healing Time says, when I traveled Europe in my combi in the 90s, combi? It's a combi. Must be some type of car. Since you said in my, if you said on my, I'd think it'd be a motorcycle, but you said in my combi, the 90s, I had to use those translation books for each country, and paper maps. Must be so easy now. I know it must be so easy, but like I still recommend doing it the old-fashioned way as much as possible, because I mean, if you can't charge your device, then you're just screwed. And what a risk to be so dependent on something if if it just shit won't turn on. You know. But yeah, it's alarming how many people like younger than 35 that can't really read a map properly. They can't they can't tell you which way is north from where they are most times without their device. It's wild to me. This was a couple days ago, just for you. Okay, thanks, Grant. I'll definitely look. Yeah, like I said, I'm a couple days behind in emails. I got shit blew up. Some people like have this. I should go turn myself into the authorities for being a stalker, which is crazy. These are the same people that are, creeping on my actual family in real life. So, burnt toast girl, right? Burnt toast. That's your homie. Creepy asses. But karma happens. Karma, what goes around comes around. Um, Loving the birds. Spring is coming. Yeah, it feels like it's sprung out here. 72 outside right now. Last night it was almost, I don't know, 10 o'clock at night. It was still 68 degrees outside. It's like, has to debate whether or not to sleep with the windows open or what. The guys working on the roof started super early though, so I'm glad I slept with the windows closed. Star says they also think $2 bills are fake money. Of course. I love $2 bills. It's a great way to tip. Why don't you know what a combi is? It's a Volkswagen. Oh, okay. Sorry, that's why. Now I can picture it. I didn't know what they were called. Never had one. Don't think I've ever been in one either. I'll pull up a photo of it. Let's see. Combi. It reminds me of Jambi, like the blue-headed guy from Pee-wee's Big Adventure, the genie's head in the box. Jambi. Combi. V-dub. Oh, they're new ones? Oh. Well, that's a beautiful machine. I guess there are new ones now. Electric ones, but let's see. Just show me the fucking picture, for fuck's sake. I ended up in a commercial landmine. My goodness. That's borderline cyber attack right there. For fuck's sake. Like 18 windows just popped open. What the fuck? Here. I think this is it. Boosh. Can you guys see that? That's the combi. What color was yours? That looks like a fun machine. It looks like a pain in the ass to get replacement windows for, but it looks like a fun machine. You know what I'm saying? And then he says, I've been having to take allergy meds. And never had seasonal allergies when I lived up north. I've never had them either. This has been the first full year I've stayed in California, in this part of California, Central California, and my allergies been acting up. So I think I actually have developed them from some evil pollen that's lurking around this specific area has finally gotten to me. Healing Time says my brother has a Volkswagen bus, like a 17 or something. Yeah, I think they're the more rare ones are the ones with the ridiculous amount of windows. I mean, you got windows out the yin yang here. Let's see. Oh, there we go. Look at that shit. Can you see that? That's so cool if it opens that way, like this. How fucking rad is that? Like, come on, forget about it. Is this real? Is this just a model? I didn't know they open like that. That's super cool. Let's see. I wanted to go back to the gallery. Por favor. Oh well. Here are the new ones. They look much larger than the original ones. I'm all about the hybrids. I want to be able to use fuel if I need to use fuel and to charge it and use electric battery when I can use electric. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want it to be dependent just electric. That shit freaks me out. I don't have as much confidence, I guess, in like the electric just automatically working when I need it. But if I have a can of gasoline, I know that's going to work, you know? Let's see. Let me show you what the new one looks like. It's pretty cool. It looks so much bigger than the old one. Of course, I mean, I don't know. It kind of looks like the whole spirit of the old V-dub is kind of just lost in this plastic looking whatever it is. Hey, Woman's Warrior. Don't worry, my name isn't on my channel. Please don't worry. Easy mistake to make, XX. Hope you're good. I always wanted one too. I always had a, you know, I've been in a trip, you know, it was like it wasn't a nice one like this blue one, and it obviously wasn't a new one, but it was like it was a newer one, but when it, you know, once it became plastic, all the way across the country from Pittsburgh to Seattle. That was something special. I would most certainly do that again. Oh, thank you. Heaps of those combis at Woodstock original. Oh, I bet. Why have I never heard that term? Kumbis? I feel like I should know this. I know plenty of so many hippies. I can name 5 guys that have these Volkswagen buses. I just never heard of Kumbis. I don't even know how to say that shit. I do know enough about them to know that the more windows, the more rare. Certain years are super rare, and others are not so much. But that shit, I don't know. The new one looks plastic as shit. Does everything have to look like a Mars rover? Like, come on, why can't you just make a car that looks like a fucking car? That'd be nice. Woman's Warrior says, that's my dream camper van travel US. When the nest is finally empty, that's what I want to do. Go for it. Oops, sorry about that. I think in my old age, I'm going to do that in like my late 60s, early 70s. older age, I should say. I'll definitely be traveling. The old cliche places, go check out the Southwest places I never really explored as much as I wanted to. Albuquerque. I have to go against my natural disdain for the color of turquoise. I hate the color so much. I don't know why. It reminds me of like, I don't know, like a blue now and later or something. Hey, thanks so much for the $9.99. Buy yourself a coffee. I will do just that, in fact. One thing that no one will ever take from me is coffee. Sorry, just never gonna happen. Let me play you something. But I appreciate that. And also the cash apps that I got. Thanks. It's very cool of you guys to be so generous. And thanks for keeping it cool in here and not bringing your beef, whatever's happening. My plate's all filled up with the bullshit. So if there's something I need to know, feel free to reach out and let me know. But it's difficult to keep track of everything. But thank you for that super chat.
Thank you.
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 Arigato gozaimashita. Much obliged. I wish I didn't have to set it. Like, it just goes back to this stinking rectangle on its own. I just want it to stay circled like this. Just stay that way. Also have no idea why the trim of like my avatar is yellow today instead of black, or like that charcoal dark gray color it typically is. I prefer yellow, but it just surprised me to see. I'm like, what is happening here? What is this sorcery? Thank you so much again, Hatter's Madness. I appreciate it. No, I have gotten a few discouraging emails as well, telling me such things as, well, I knew you were nothing but a drunk, and like, you're just a drunk loser, just like they said. It's like, okay, well, to calm down, take it easy. I mean, even on my worst day, I don't do the shit that those people do. And I'll continue to point that out with grace over here. Sinner, go to New Mexico for the balloon festival and races. I know there's a festival called Zozobra that takes place there. It's like, I don't know, like a family-friendly type Burning Man, where they burn a statue of some shit. I heard. I don't know. I haven't been there myself, but I knew someone that was from there, and they bragged and they bragged. She says, if you're ever at the Grand Canyon, go to Williams and take the train ride. I'm a sucker for train rides. I've been looking at like family-owned train routes and private trains. You book tickets on those for not very much money too. It's fun. Old like abandoned rails and whatnot. Yeah, thanks again everyone for being here. I appreciate you. I take a couple of days off in this place. It's like a year goes by. Thanks for showing up. I'm going to stay on for maybe 20 more minutes, and then you just stick with me. We'll automatically get sent over to Emmys. But we can listen to some tunes. Yeah, if I came up now, it'll be on everyone's thumbnail. Pass on that. Oh, thank you so much, Angel of Light, for gifting 5 memberships. Looks like Healing Time, Rambo AKL, Pamela. What up, Pamela? Queen Bella and Just Lurking all received memberships. How cool is that? Thanks so much, Angel of Light. Very much appreciate that. Keep this little channel alive. No, the channel is doing just fine, despite the haters with the just complete wild narrative. Like, it's crazy to listen to someone's opinion, what they consider an opinion, just to be a completely fictional story about a character that they've completely fucking derived in their minds. It's really something special.
Thank you kindly for the cheeseburgers.
Cheeseburgers. I appreciate it and welcome everyone to the Lemon Grove. Appreciate all of my members. I am going to do members only live, and I'm going to just start putting at least 1 or 2 videos out a week specifically for my members only. So it's the least I can do to get started with that. I thought I had that video here. Suppose not. Woman's Warrior says, ignorance is bliss. I just plodded through life. Don't look for the BS. If it finds me, I deal with it. What you don't know, don't worry about. Glad you're okay and you're back. God bless. Thank you so much. Now, I tend to agree. Like, that's the downside of having a public email, and it's becoming something that I have to figure out how to manage better, because it's like, it's a lot. I don't want to second guess myself and have like all of a sudden have like a closed door policy, because that's not how I want to do things. But at the same time, like, I mean, here I'm so blessed to have moderators. They can moderate comments, but like, there's no moderator for my email. People can send me literally whatever they want, and that shit is just, it's tiresome, as you can imagine. It makes me want to look at the good emails even less, because I don't know if it's going to be a fucking setup or a landmine to be lured into some bullshit I don't want to be involved in. I mean, shit gets real. It's like all of a sudden it's like you're a fucking CIA agent and shit. Like, no, it's not spy versus spy. It gets that way though. It's fucking wild. Starling says, I'm right down the interstate from Williams, Arizona. The train is very cool. Oh, that's awesome. I never even heard of that. Yes, congrats and welcome to all the new members. Hatters Matter says, my daughter and her boyfriend ride their bicycles from Pittsburgh to Washington, D.C. every summer, then ride the train back home. That's so cool. I am going to walk the entire Appalachian Trail one of these years. I think it's, even if I book it, it's going to take 2.5, 3 months at the quickest. 3 months for an average, I'll probably be well into my 50s by the time I get a chance to do it, but I'm definitely going to do it. There's no doubt in my mind. It's it's priorities on my bucket list. Actually, it's way up there. It's one of the first things I have to get done. Obviously, because, physical limitations of becoming older. I want to get it done while I can still enjoy it, not be like, oh, my sciatica. Let's see. Hey, Headstone's been a member for 4 months. Glad you're back, Cindy. Glad to be back. just as imperfect as I fucking was before 2 days ago. Like, I don't know. Like, my intro song even says, if you, like, I've got enough people to disappoint. Like, if you feel like I let you down, I apologize. But, I'm not sure what else more I can say about it. Is like, I'm trying not to ever do that again. So wish me luck. Everyone, when Sinner leaves, do some kindness after Emmy's games. Yes, do an act of kindness. I always recommend that. Nanny's been a member for 2 months. Awesome. Music and random are tied for. Oh, okay. So Emmy has a poll up on her community page, I'm assuming, or is it in your comments for your upcoming live? In any case, if you want to go play and you want to have a say in what the topic is, go vote on that shit. I already have. Right now, it's a tie between music and random. I'm down either way. Curious is awesome as always. Says we have a good group of people here. I appreciate all of you, and as do I. Thanks for saying that. Kind of remind myself to be, grateful. Although some channels will laugh at you and think that's a bad thing. Someone's hey, it says, "Oh, my friend so and so's in the hospital. They're not feeling well, or they're battling with migraines and they can't focus on their work, and like say a prayer for them." And those people are getting laughed at for offering prayers to someone that's having a difficult. She's like, what the hell is really going on around here? Like, it's not cool to be decent anymore. Like, I'll never understand it. I think it's always cool to be decent. I think everyone should try it out. You know what I mean? A1 says, only answer the ones you trust. Yeah, I know that's the thing, but like I trust too quickly. Unfortunately, this place will break you of that pretty handily. And I'm really bad at organizing my email as well. So it's like every email is like a brand new. It's like I gotta remember, who was this person? What was the last conversation? Because they're not in any type of fucking order. It's absolute chaos, if you must know. I mean, it's a complete disaster. So I have to get a handle on that. It says, you're not accountable to anyone but yourself. Remember that it's too much pressure to keep everyone happy. Addiction and recovery is selfish, and stay well. It has to be the focus on yourself. I agree. I totally agree. I mean, I know what I have to do. That's the thing. Like, it's not like, the advice and everything I do completely accept and love to get from people that have experienced similar things, especially if they have like a long time clean, and before they had years and years clean, they tried a few times and then relapse was part of the deal. Because from what I understand, it's like my sponsor basically, and he's one of the best conversationalists. I mean, the guy can talk. He has to give the gab, much like I do. We have great conversations, but to summarize, he essentially said, fucking suck it up. Like, get over yourself. You're, that reminder that you're the center of your universe, not the center of the universe. So, woe is me. Really good advice, actually. I think that's what I needed, instead of, to be coddled for being a bonehead. A1 says, I make a new email. That's not a bad plan. Well, I mean, I made a new email just for my channel, and that one's already in shambles. I need to organize that shit. Queen Moomin said, "You just had a day off. That's all. Back to work now." Yeah, I had a day off of YouTube, but I'm telling you, I painted. For something like about being in a grumpy mood, the painting comes easier. I am bitch ass B Tim ridiculed me for that one time, and it's funny because that's also true about most of my favorite artists too. They have that same thing. When things are just absolutely perfect, then the inspiration to finish that big painting just doesn't come. Hey 13, thanks for being here. Truth Seeker, what's up? Hope you're well. Got a low flying helicopter. Maybe it's Queen Bee's lawyer. I don't know. Either that or No Wire Hangers fucking just went ahead and hired a helicopter to fucking stalk me all the way. These people are out of control, you guys. It's fucking bonkers. So thirsty. So I still have almost 100 of us in here. So please join us and play trivia. You don't have to press any buttons. You don't need a link. It's going to direct you direct. It's going to send your butts straight over there. I'm going to try to time it so it does it just perfectly. Starling Riley says, "We just like you. Maybe we need to find you a secretary." You know, I was listening to Neil Young, that Neil Young song. Every man needs a maid. I'm pretty good about keeping things orderly near me and keeping the dishes clean and laundry done. Up looks like Emmy moved her trivia to 7:10, so I've got a couple more minutes. Hey, Earth, good to see you. I support Lemonhead. Thanks, Earth. I appreciate you. I mean, some people, were already placing bets that I was going to drink, and there's, the ones that are just so let down and their whole life has been affected by it are the ones that were fucking betting against me anyway, so they can suck it. That's my official opinion. I mean, here's the breaking news. It wasn't for them to begin with. I never stopped drinking to impress them. I did it to take better care of myself and to have better control of the shit I shouldn't be saying out loud. That's why I did it, not to impress them. That's where they get it confused. They're like, "Oh, look at him, he failed." But I didn't fail any of you losers. Maybe I let down a few people that really care about me, and maybe I let myself down a little bit, but I'm going to keep pushing forward, and you're still going to be sitting over there being losers talking about my sobriety. You bums, you filthy animals. Buzzy has a lawyer with a helicopter. You never know. I mean, you can get a helicopter ride for a couple of G's for sure. What B. Tim says is relevant. Let's not forget that he thinks paintings are painted on paper. That's true. It's typically just draw on paper. Not too many paintings on paper. There are some, don't get me wrong, but it's not something that's common practice for obvious reasons. But don't tell B. Tim, because he also thinks what hippos are the most dangerous animals on earth or some shit like that. Waka waka. God, that guy's such a little bitch. It's unreal. Zotrope said, "I was offered a job at Neil Young's house as Neil Young's housekeeper in Hawaii. True story. Turned it down." No shit. That's cool. Actually, I met him in Los Angeles, and while he was living in Hawaii with his son. I don't know if you know about his son, but his son was next to him, and I was like, "What is going on here? Who's this guy?" And he introduced him. I hate to guess what physical ailment his son was dealing with, but he was not in the best shape. It's most striking, but I did recognize Neil Young right away. I'm like, oh, fuck. Hey, Headstones, thanks so much for gifting 5 memberships. How sweet of you. I appreciate it. Let me see. I got something. Got something I could play here. Welcome to the Lemon Grove.
Welcome to the Lemon Grove.
Thank
Oh, hello. Check. I don't know why I have to change it back to the frickin' circle every time, but whatever. Thanks again, Headstones, for the 5 gifted memberships. It's Ironic, Yvette, McLovin, Spudler. Hope you're listening in the bushes. Spudler's one of those ones that, like, she hasn't sent me any messages saying she's disappointed, but Spudler's one of the ones I hate to disappoint. So it's good to see that she's at least in the bushes as far as the gifted memberships say. So, if you're not subscribed to Spudler, please do yourself a favor and do that. And Spiked Mountain Dew also was gifted a membership. I see Twist is here. What's up, Twist? Good to see you. Hope everyone's feeling good. It's Ironic is a good name. I know Yvette. She's a loyal member of Brittany J's channel. She's always very polite and sweet to me. Actually, only a couple people over there were just like, F this guy, blah, 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 blah. It's like, okay, you've heard all this fucking bullshit from other people. Yes, welcome all the new members. Welcome that helicopter that's flying super low. It's Queen Bee's lawyer, run for the hills. Speaking of Hills, do you guys remember Hills Department Store? I think it was only on the East Coast. Was it only in Pennsylvania? Hippos are mean as hell, are they? I don't think, but I think Cheese did the research, and it turns out that more humans lose their lives to the bites of mosquitoes worldwide, which says a lot. I mean, I guess the mosquitoes are all around the nasty water and shit. Oh, I see. Emmy changed her time, so I'll stay on it. I want to stay on just so I can send people over right in the nick of time. If I have to, I can play us out with 2 songs instead of 1. Nanny Sharon. No, I just caught wind of that before I went live. I guess Gray Hughes did something about that. Has anyone heard what happened to Gene Hackman and his wife and dog? No, it's a crazy story. It doesn't make any sense. Like, the dog was found no longer alive in a kennel. He was found in one room on the ground, and then his wife was found in another room on the ground with a pill bottle spilling out onto the ground. Like, it's this big dramatic, something happened. It doesn't look like a natural event. She slipped and fell with a bunch of pills, and then he had his heart failure and he fell to the ground. No way. Something has occurred, but rest in peace, Gene Hackman. In any case, he's one of the best American actors that quite possibly ever lived. I don't think anyone would even argue that. Last I heard, not carbon monoxide. I mean, they haven't said what type of pills that were on the ground. Like, carbon monoxide would make sense if they were getting headaches. But I mean, if you're in a room and both of you, the person you're with and you both get headaches at the same time, just go outside immediately. No, I haven't discussed it at all. I haven't gotten to much of anything. I've just been literally just shooting the shit with the chat the best I can. But yeah, super sad. I got 15 minutes. Let me just pull up a article. I can fill you in as much as I can. It's definitely trending. Oh, look at that. Just speaking of New Mexico, he passed away as a resident of Santa Fe, New Mexico. Is it Albuquerque or Santa Fe is the one with that festival called Zobra? Something shit. Some shit like that. All right, let me share this with you. Come on, New York Times. Just let me read this shit. Come on. You're not going to let me read it. Assholes. Wait, maybe they will. Let me share it. Bing bong. This is as of 57 minutes ago. Gene Hackman's likely died on February 17th. Wow, so whoa, that even makes it more mysterious to me. I mean, if they've been there for this many days, that's many days ago at this point. The Santa Fe County Sheriff said the actor's pacemaker was inspected and last showed activity 9 days before his body was found. Whoa. They don't have any. Look at that residence. This is his house. It is their house. Look at that shit. That's beauteous. Huge patio. Looks like there's roof patio. Forget about it. Looks like paradise. Anyways, the bodies of Gene Hackman and his wife, Betsy Arakawa, were found in separate rooms in their home in New Mexico this week. An examination of the body. I can read, I swear. An examination of the actor Gene Hackman's pacemaker after the discovery of his body this week suggested that he died on February 17th, the Santa Fe County Sheriff said in a news conference on Friday. Sheriff Adin Mendoza said that after Mr. Hackman, 95, and his wife, Betsy Arakawa, 65, were found dead in separate rooms. Oh, he's 30 years older than her. Were found dead in separate rooms of their New Mexico home. Hackman's pacemaker was inspected and showed the last event occurred on that date, 9 days before their bodies were discovered. So it stores that information. It's kind of cool. According to the pathologist, I think that it is very good assumption that that was the last day of his life, the sheriff said. He added that both bodies tested negative for carbon monoxide. Investigators coming through the secluded home outside Santa Fe, New Mexico, discovered common medication, medical records, and a 2025 planner, according to the search warrant return released on Friday. Bunch of new Air Jordans. The return and inventory of items taken during the search of home specified the police officers had recovered thyroid medication, Tylenol, diltiazem, diltiazem, whatever that is, a drug often used to treat high blood pressure or chest pain. It is not clear whether the medications listed were pills that investigators had described as being scattered near Miss Arakawa's body. That's the strangest thing I heard about the report too. There was a clearly visible sign of pills, a bottle and pills next to her. The sheriff did not give any more details of what was in the monthly planner. Well, plans, buckaroo, plans. What do you think? Officers also found records of from MyQuest, an online medical portal where patients can review test results and make doctor appointments. Officers also recovered 2 green cell phones. It could be months before clear answers emerge about how the couple died. The unusual circumstances of their deaths have rocked Hollywood as well as the cultural hub of Santa Fe and the film lovers across the globe. Yeah, it's a total bummer, dude. Sheriff Mendoza said at the news conference that it could take 3 months or longer to get toxicology results that could clarify the causes of death. Oh man, I was found in the mud room. Let's see. I'll get through this. Since we're committed at this point. Mr. Hackman's body was found on Wednesday in the mud room of his home, and the body of Miss Arakawa was found in the bathroom near an open prescription bottle and scattered pills. One of the dogs, a couple's dogs, a German Shepherd, was found deceased in a nearby closet. Two other dogs were found alive on the property. Sheriff Mendoza previously said that Mr. Hackman said that Miss Arakawa had been dead for several days, possibly even up to a couple of weeks, based on the condition of their bodies. The drugs that were found in the house were found at the house were used to treat common ailments. Diltiazem is a calcium channel blocker, which lowers blood pressure and can help with abnormal heart rhythms. Thyroid medication is used to treat low levels of thyroid hormone, a condition that can result in exhaustion, weight gain, depression, among other symptoms. Dr. Garrett Fitzgerald, the director of the Institute of Translational Medicine and Therapeutics at the University of Pennsylvania, said all of the drugs had the potential to be fatal in large doses. Oh, that's an interesting thing to say. In very high doses, Tylenol can cause liver failure, thyroid pills can cause arrhythmia, and calcium channel blockers can cause cardiogenic shock. But Mr. Fitzgerald added, all of these would be in very rare causes of death and would require very high doses, likely some prior to susceptibility of an individual. Yeah, I mean, you would have to eat from, yeah. On Friday, a small group of reporters gathered outside the neighborhood where the couple had been living. Their gated community in Santa Fe is just beyond the city limits. A security guard was sitting up at the entrance, which lies along the winding road with views of the mountains. A law enforcement affidavit released on Thursday said that after bodies were discovered, testing by local fire department had determined that they were no signs of possible carbon monoxide or gas leak. Huh. It's a fucking bona fide mystery, you guys. Chief Brian Moya of the Santa Fe Fire Department said in an interview that the door in the back of the home had been cracked open, possibly to let the dogs go in and out. But they forgot about the dog that was in the closet. I don't get it. He said that his department, which includes emergency medical services, had not responded to the couple's property for the last 3 years. Since he took over as chief, he added that he was not aware of any calls for help before that either. They were very private people. Once active member of Santa Fe community, Mr. Hackman and Miss Arakawa had grown more reclusive in recent years, friends say. We'll be analyzing cell phone data, phone calls, text messages, events, photos in the cell phone, and try to piece together a timeline. Try to piece the timeline together. Sheriff Mendoza said on news conference Friday. And you can just see how beautiful of a neighborhood it is. Like, just narrow, winding roads. Totally where an old movie star would live. All right, that's that. Sorry, when I was reading that, I'm unable to see chat. So I'm back in chat. Check. Thankfully, I wasn't muted that whole time. That's good. Yeah, dog in the closet. They said not only in a closet, but in a kennel, like in a carrier. I watched some of Gray Hughes, and I don't want to just rip off his information, but I think he's, I think he had a lot of points right. Like, they probably had put the dog in there because maybe they were feeding dogs separately. Some dogs don't get along, and some whatever happened before they had a chance to let that dog out of the bin. That's just my best guess. What do I know? Hey SG, I think I said hello to you already. You were lucky number 7 again. I hope you're good. Hope your family's well. What's up, Aileen? Hope you're good. Williams Weir said someone has locked the dog in the closet and unalived them. In your opinion, okay, so you think it was whoever you think? So you're assuming it was a crime, and whoever perpetrated the crime probably put the dog in there to avoid the dog attacking them or biting them. That could be, and that could be the protective dog. But what a terrible move to not go let the dog out. I mean, geez, fuck the dog ever do to anybody? I'm hearing everything, everything, the conspiracy ranging all the way from ghosts to connections to Epstein to you fucking name it. So, I mean, I hope the cops can get their act together. I hope the way they gathered information is the proper way, and they're really, fine-tooth combing the situation. Emmy says the sea German Shepherd found in bathroom closet near his wife in a kennel. Yeah, so strange. Pookie said their closet could have been half my house for all we know. Yeah, exactly. It's not like they were stuffed in the closet. It could have very well been. You saw the size of that house. It was likely. I mean, their walk-in closets are probably the size of like Macy's display cases and shit. But it is 4:06. I'm going to end this puppy. Thanks for everyone who pitched in, gave contribution to the channel. Thanks everyone who spent their time here. Spending your time here is often just as valuable as spending your money. I appreciate it more than you know, and I'm not too humble to say that. So I'm back on the wagon. I'm going to do my best, but I'm going to keep my business to myself. And if anybody wants to know what's up with my sobriety or what my problem is, they can email me. Or they could just whisper in the darkness like, the vampires that they are. So, who called 911? Accidental poisoning. It seemed like a neighbor. Was it a lawn care guy? But the 911 call was even freaky, you guys. They were like, we have 2 deceased or one person that's not alive. It's like, why did you say 2 to begin with? And then it was actually 2. So I don't know if the person that called 911, it sounds sketchy as shit to me, personally. I don't know much about the person or if, they're just a nervous talker. But how did they know that there were 2 people? Supposedly, he just looked in the window and saw one person on the ground and called 911 and said, but when he called, he said there are 2 people. And when they went into the house, they found indeed 2 people. So was homeboy lying? Did he go into the house? Did he already know? If so, why is he lying? So it's tripped out. It's definitely something. I mean, I'm not much of a true crime channel, but I will definitely follow this case and show you different viewpoints, what people are thinking. Like I said, I heard what I know so far. I learned on Gray Hughes, but yeah, rest in peace, Gene Hackman. There's a slow train coming for all of us. It doesn't matter how famous or how much money you got. But I think there's definitely there might even be a trial in the future with this situation. But it's definitely worth looking at. Okay, guys, I'm gonna get out of here. Thanks so much for being here. I'll see you day after tomorrow, unless something magical happens before that. I don't anticipate that, but you never know. Make sure your notifications are on. Hit the thumbs up. Be good to yourselves. First, you got to be good to yourself, or else you can't be good to anyone else. That's a tough lesson. Sinner out.
You gotta take control. Life's too short. Get out of your head, make a better life instead. You gotta give it all your best. So put your hands up to the sky and live your best life, alright. Don't just let it go by, just try, oh my. Got only one life, got only this time. We gonna get it right. You gotta let go of those who don't belong in your tribe.
So cut the bad out of your life. Yeah, do it one time, one time. You gotta work till you're winning. Yeah, take control of the system. When you invest, it's addicting. No time to rest, let's go get it. Not gonna stop till I'm finished. Not gonna drop to my limits. Deep in my chest, I'm inhaling. Believe in testing and failing. You gotta flip everything in your mind. Take the limiting thoughts and turn them into your why. Prove to yourself you're worth it. You deserve it. Push past all the hurt and find your purpose. You gotta take control. Life's too short. Get out of your head. Make a better life instead. You gotta give it all your best. So don't let go. Take control. Get out of your head. Make a better life instead. You gotta give it all your best. Give it all your best. Hey, yo. Never gonna stop, no way, no. Yelling out, hey, yo. Headed to the top on our way, yo. You gotta make change. Yeah, there's gonna be a little pain, but nothing's worse than staying the same. So light that flame, put the work in, go claim everything you want in this place. It's time to go fast, know that energy is all cash. You could get it all if you never give up, no slack. Headed to the top is a mystery, your own path. Never gonna stop, no, you got this, never go back. I know it gets hard, you gotta love it. You gotta recharge with what you want and think of your dreams. Get that energy to go and get everything. You gotta take control. Life's too short. Get out of your head. Make a better life instead. You gotta give it all your best. So don't